This video is sponsored by Zugu Case, seller of Amazon's top-rated iPad cases. Hey there, Sak here from SAKITECH, and in today's video we will compare the 2019 iPad Air 10.5-inch model to the 2019 iPad 10.2-inch model. These are two of the latest iPads from Apple, and a lot of people are wondering which one to get. So we will do a side-by-side comparison of all aspects of these tablets and give you guys precise answers on which one to choose and why. Now, the iPad 10.2-inch starts at an extremely reasonable price of $329 for a 32GB model, while the iPad Air 10.5 starts at $499 for a 64GB model. So let's go through all the different aspects of these iPads and see how they compare. And towards the end of the video, we will tie everything together and give you precision answers on which one to get based on pure facts. Let's start with the overall size and the build quality. When it comes to portability, these devices are equally portable. Dimensions are roughly the same as you can see in the video. They have a similar footprint and they weigh nearly the same, just a few grams of difference. The build quality and the overall design is also identical. Both iPads are manufactured with high quality unibody aluminum. They both have a 3.5mm headphone jack to plug in your headphones. And they also both have iPad's smart connector in case you want to buy and use a smart keyboard with your iPad. Now, when it comes to security, both iPads also come with the same fingerprint Touch ID system, which is built into the home button. Touch ID offers super fast and secure operation on either iPad. Before we dive in, a quick word from our sponsor, Zugu Case. If you have an iPad, you deserve the best case for your iPad. It's a case I chose over all the other cases and happens to be Amazon's #1 case for the iPad with maximum customer satisfaction. The Muse case for the iPad by Zugu has an industry-leading drop protection, so your iPad is protected if it drops, has a powerful kickstand unlike any other, reinforced by magnets, so it doesn't wobble around or collapse under any setting, whether it's on a table or on the bed. And the kickstand itself has 8 different viewing angles to choose from, which is fantastic. It also has precision cutouts for all the ports on your iPad, as well as a slot for the Apple Pencil on the rear. Finally, the powerful magnets built into the case can allow it to be hanged over your refrigerator if you desire, or any other metal surface, which allows to easily follow recipes or watch movies while cooking. This is an extremely versatile case built with high quality material. So links to the Muse case for the 7th generation iPad is down below, but if you have a different iPad, Zugu offers a version for any iPad you own. See the links down below if you want to check out the best iPad case on the market right now. Next up, when it comes to the screen, again, we have roughly the same size. The iPad Air is only slightly larger at 10.5 inches, while the iPad has a 10.2-inch display. And in all honesty, using both of these iPads, I did not see a huge benefit of 0.3 inches of extra screen. So I consider them roughly the same. They also have the same screen resolution, so they're equally sharp. Now, the iPad Air does have a wider color gamut, which means you get slightly better color accuracy. iPad Air also has a slightly more anti-reflective screen, so if you're out in the sunlight, it will offer you better outdoor visibility, but most people use their iPads at home or the office, so it's not a huge deal. I would say that the overall quality of these displays for watching movies, reading news, and consuming media in general is the same experience. But if you are an artist, such as a photographer, and you like to edit photos on your iPad, you might benefit from iPad Air's better color accuracy. When it comes to performance, the iPad Air does have a stronger processor, which will be able to handle heavy-duty apps such as editing videos or 3D rendering apps with more ease than the smaller iPad. But it's important to understand that the regular iPad can easily handle games and everyday apps with total ease. It's by no means lacking in power, but it's better fitted for the everyday consumer. If you're looking for an iPad for work, to edit photos, edit videos, and to use heavy-duty industrial apps, you'll be better off with the iPad Air because it has a faster processor. As for the camera, the iPad Air is equipped with a slightly better camera system, but nothing major, and also I think most people don't ever use the cameras on a tablet anyway. Now here are a few things that are identical on both iPads. They have the same exact software experience since they both run the same iPad OS operating system. They both have dual stereo speakers at the bottom of the device. When it comes to battery life, both iPads are ready to give you 10 hours of battery, and that's true. They do have the exact same battery life. Finally, they both support the first generation Apple Pencil if you are interested in taking realistic notes and do some detailed sketching on your iPad. So that's basically what we have. Largely, both of these iPads are the same despite the price difference. The only major difference is the processing power. So which one do you buy based on everything we have just looked at so far? The answer is very straightforward. If you are an average consumer and you want an iPad to watch movies, read news, read books, browse the web, play games, listen to music, and use everyday apps, you should definitely buy the cheaper iPad, which starts at $329. It actually punches above its weight class and will last you for years. Now, the iPad Air is obviously capable of doing everything the iPad can. But if you are a step above an average consumer, maybe you are a prosumer, or maybe you're a lightweight professional, for instance, maybe you need a little bit more power to be able to edit movies, edit high resolution photos, or even use some industrial grade heavy duty apps, then the iPad Air is the way to go for $500 because it has a stronger processor that can handle pro grade apps with ease. And that's basically it. The $329 10.2-inch iPad is for the everyday consumer, while the 10.5-inch iPad Air, which can also be used by anyone, does have that extra bit of power to get some real work done. But please don't be seduced by the iPad Air just because it is more expensive, thinking it has some secret powers. As an everyday consumer, save your money and get the iPad 10.2-inch model. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. If you do have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below and let me know. And also let me know which iPad you chose and why. Alright.